Hello, my name is Shishnita Pamagar, and today I will be presenting a presentation about Geni supply chain management based on the SCORE model. Geni is a famous fashion brand of Denmark, known not just for its design but also for its creative attitude to sustainability and transparency. Let's look at how Geni uses operations and supply chain strategy to remain competitive and responsible. Here is a quick overview of what I will be covering today. Let's begin with the short introduction of Geni. Geni is a Copenhagen-based contemporary fashion brand founded in 2000 by Frits Toelsen and taken over by Nicolas and Dick Reffelstrup in 2009. It is known for its unique design and careful procurement of fabrics. Gani publishes its yearly responsibility reports to maintain transparency and promote best practices. Therefore, in 2025, they granted net revenue of 29.5 million US dollar, and also in between 2029 and 2023 Gani achieved a 7% reduction in total carbon emissions despite an 18% company growth. They have a collaboration with seven Fabric of the Future partners in 2023 and work with many brands like Barbour, New Balance, Paloma, and Ash. Now let's talk about the role of supply chain management in Gani's product development. Gani supply chain management is key to their product development and sustainability goals. They work with a carefully selected global network of suppliers at several tiers, like including Tier 1 contractual supplier, Tier 2 material supplier, Tier 3 yarn supplier, and Tier 4 raw material sources. This structure ensures access to high quality input and support product development through reliable partnerships. They have achieved 75 traceability across major supply chain phases using blockchain with provenance to ensure transparency, and this helps to track materials and ensure responsible sourcing. Not only this, the transparency solve industry-wide issues with verifying ethical standards by giving customer access to comprehensive information about the origins, manufacturing procedures, and materials of clothing. Not only this practice shows how Gani blends ethics, efficiency, and innovation throughout its supply chain. This is the overview of the SCORE model. The supply chain operations reference known as SCORE model was developed by the Supply Chain Council (SCC), which provide a methodology, benchmarking tools, and diagnostics to create significant and rapid improvement in supply chain activities. The SCORE aim is to help and enables business to complete more successfully throughout its systems of objectives and connects measures and business processes. The benefit of SCORE model is that the application of SCORE measurements and attributes increase cost and cycle time as well as the confidence of the company. This is the 6 key supply chain process of SCORE model. Now let's talk about the conceptual framework of Gani's supply chain management process based on the SCORE model and how Gani has built one of the most responsible supply chain in fashion today. Let's start with its SMART plan. Gani carefully predict demand and manage resources to minimize waste while actively reducing their carbon footprint. But what really sets them apart is their commitment to ethical sourcing. Gani has worked with suppliers worldwide who share their values, prioritizing sustainable materials like organic cotton. Even it comes to production, the Ghana has takes an innovative approach, collaboration with partners on experimental designs while using AI to keep inventory perfectly balanced. And now think about the last package you have received from the Ghana, and Ghana makes sure they are shipped carbon neutrally through partner like DHL, and they are pushing the consumers to use 100% recycled packaging by next year and also from now. And if you need to return something, they are created these brilliant circular systems with 28 days return policies or recyclable platform like Genie Repeat, and even free repair to keep clothes in use longer behind use longer. Behind the skin, they are creating cutting edge technology like blockchain for full transparency and RFID tags for real time inventory tracking, all while ensuring fair wages and promoting gender equality throughout their supply chain. This is not just Ghani as usually, it's how Ghani promote that fashion can be both incredibly stylish and truly responsible from the first sketch to the customer's doorstep and beyond. Now let's talk about analyzing Ghani's key supply chain processes. First of all, planning. It includes demand forecasting and inventory management. For their core collection, they rely on long-term supply partnerships. This is their pull strategy, ensuring consistency in their most popular items. But for limited edition, drop, and collaboration, they switch to a pull strategy where production is driven by real time demand data. This way, they avoid overproduction and stay aligned with what customers actually want, and the sustainability is woven into every decision. For the sustainability alignment, the Guinea is planning both set targets like reducing in carbon emissions by 50% in 2027, and also making sure that 80% of their materials are organic or recycled by next year. They even use quick response manufacturing and capacity managing, meaning they can pivot fast when trend changes without sacrificing their ego goals. And there is something really smart. Gani has work in hand with supplier and retailers to track process. They even use SMS follow-up after store visit, which have a 48% conversion rate, providing that sustainability and smart business go together. Second is deliver, which include logistic, distribution, and transportation. Let's look at how Gen gets its product to you quickly, responsibly, and transparently. For the delivery, the Geni has teamed up with logistic experts like DHL to manage global shipping and warehousing so your order arrives fast in just 1 or 2 days if you are in Denmark. For their economic operations, they have chosen Blakeman, a partner that run on 100% renewable energy because sustainability doesn't stop at design, it expands to deliver. Behind the scene, Ganni uses Needip ID Cloud, a smart system that gives them a live view of inventory, so online orders are processed at lightning speed. And when it comes to transportation, they choose ships over planes whenever possible, so to slash emissions. While RFID technology tracks every shipment in real time, this is not just logistics, it's logistics with a conscience, ensuring your Guinea purchase is as smooth for the planet as it is for you. Let's talk about the return. The return include policy, repair process, and other handling activities. The Guinea has provided return policies which allows consumers 28 days from the delivery data to return items. The company covers the return shipping cost and a full refund is provided within 14 days of receiving the return items. Returns are shipped via tracked carriers, especially postnote or GLS, and also repairing process items that are beyond repair, such as damaged shoes, are sent to fast fit granted Blackman's renewable workshop assesses in items to identify those suitable for repair, such as fixing buttons or addressing streaming issues and other handling activities. The Gani collaborate with Jojo, a UK-based service, to offer repair and tailoring services. It also promotes Gani repeat or resale market for second-hand items. Now let's analyze and identify the challenge of Gani. Despite its efforts, Gani faces the ongoing challenge of balancing sustainability with profitability. The major challenge for Gani is balancing sustainability with profit. To analyze this challenge, a fishbone diagram is used to identify the root cause it's affecting this balance, including material, manufacturing, process, market, and people are involved in materials. Ghana has faces the high cost of organic fabrics, limited availability of sustainable materials, issue in maintaining ethical suppliers and in market. Though consumers are hesitated to pay premium rates, but they demand sustainability, fast fashion competitor, and charge greenwashing if sustainability promises are not clear. And for the people, Ghana has limited cross-band collaboration for solar project, internal pressure between fashion trends, educate and train employee and partners on sustainable practices, and last, the manufacturing. The Ghana has to follow strict environmental policies and also slow adoptions of circular fashion trends like recycling and have to pay higher expenses in eco-friendly production like fair wages. Now let me address the challenges with several operation management solutions which can be implemented. First one is long-term contract with organic farm for price stability, exploring cheaper alternatives like recycled fiber, which helps in reducing material costs, ensuring organic fibers are price competitive, and use blockchain to provide an end-to-end overview of the supply chains. For the manufacturing, improve production using lean method and automations, launch promotion highlighting the benefit of cycle fashions, which helps in reducing waste through effective design and materials utilizations. And in the market, use carbon footprint and water absorption in marketing and notify consumer about the actual price of sustainability fashions so that they do not hesitate in to pay the extra premium rates. And at the last, they can conduct a digital platform as well as customized training programs using AI based on individual roles and skills level. In conclusion, Guinea's supply chain is an excellent example of how fashion can be both creative and responsible. Guinea used the SCORE model to create an effective long-term system that fit with its creative and business objectives, from ethical sourcing and smart technology to eco-friendly delivery and return method. Guinea display an interest in doing things differently while balancing profit and sustainability remains a problem, Ghana is making significant progress in providing that a modern people and the planet friendly supply chain is possible. Thank you.